It's the fifth and final part of the Light Project series, guys. We started off with a tiny, itty bitty little all nighter. Nothing really too crazy, not in studio. Like, it's honestly like very comfortable experience. So I had to finish up my poster. I ended up calling it Tag Light because it's not actually, I think, technically a tag, but it's like, graffiti and then it's a light, but it's also like a night light. So it's like not that much light. And it's not actually a tag. So it's like light, Lite. I thought I ate with that. Like, I thought that was like crazy. I went back and forth with logo designs, like if I should make it really complicated or not complicated. And then I just got to a point where I was like, you know what? Like, I'm just going to get this done. I don't care. It just has to look good enough. And that's really the secret of life. I've been so locked in though that I started listening to audiobooks. Like, not even music. Like, music bores me now. I have to now listen to a story. One time I was crashing out in studio so bad, I started listening to the Iliad. Do you know how bad it's gotta be? Like, you gotta be like locked to start listening to the Iliad. I wasn't crashing out here though. I honestly like crashed out all throughout concepting, so this part is pretty easy. The next day I was running on not even 2 hours of sleep, 2 hours of meditating in my room, and then no caffeine. Printed out my poster and then started trying to figure out how to glue or drill this thing to the wall because I didn't have to, but it seemed like my professor would have really appreciated it if I did. But then shop was closed, so I couldn't use any drills. So I was like, bro, like, what do I do? So then I found this guy who works in shop, and then I was like, yo, like, you trying to, you trying to drill, you trying to screw this stuff into the wall? He said yes and saved me literally. So thank you, Kyle. And then I put up my stuff in a wacky order because I honestly was so scared of breaking my thing that I was like, oh, like, I'm just not gonna put it up at the same time. And I waited right until class to put it up finally. I definitely could have done more with my light, like with the light part. I could have did like party lights and stuff, and that was my critique. But overall, he seemed to really like it, and he seemed to like how out there it was and how like irreverent it was. Then I went home and took a nap. I'm so happy this is over. I'll see you guys for my next vlog. Bye.